Hey, it's Andrew Bocher with GY6 Vids, and in today's video, we have a full auto Glock pistol BB gun and a 1911. Now, in one of my past videos, I did a video on a full auto AR-15 BB gun that was fantastic, and you guys loved it. I got a ton of responses saying I should do pistol versions of it. Well, I found a couple semi-automatic versions and a one that is fully automatic. There are a lot of different versions out there on the market. Some are good, some are bad. These are the ones I find to be some of the best, especially the full auto version and this 1911. There's a lot to choose from, but I've added links in the description of this video, so if you are interested in getting these, go click the links. I'm also including targets and the CO2 you need and the green gas you need for the Glocks and random targets, some that are more expensive. That way you can use them for real shooting with real guns, or you can use them for reactive training with the airsoft guns or the BB gun itself. So let's jump right into them real fast. This one's the 1911 version of it. Obviously holds a little bit more than 8 rounds like a normal real 1911 does. This one holds, I can't remember off the top of my head. Specs will be on the screen for this one. And then I have 2 Glocks. I have this black one here and this tan one here. This one is a semi-automatic version of the Glock. The black one is the full auto and semi-automatic, and you have different, you can go full auto or semi-auto, entirely up to you, but they do interchange magazines. I highly recommend getting extra mags for both of these platforms. That way you can practice mag exchanges and really enjoy the benefits of training with these little fun toys. The 1911 is metal framed. It also has a form of a metal slide. It has great weight to it. And the magazines have the same weight as well. And inside the mag carries the CO2, which is fantastic. It allows you to have multiple magazines you can buy, which I'll add links in the description as well. And you can put CO2 cartridges in there, fill them up, have a 1911 magazine pouch, and you can practice mag exchanges and shoot at targets and actually have that real feel of changing out your magazine and cycling rounds through your firearm. The slide's a little bit looser, it's a little bit lighter because it needs to have direct blowback, but on that note, this does have full blowback. So as you shoot, the slide does cycle. It does have a good feel to it. It's not as much recoil as the 1911. It doesn't have that much recoil, but it does give you some sort of impulse when you're pulling the trigger that you can train pretty well with it. And having extra mags and seeing how the mags feel like a loaded 1911 magazine, you're getting a pretty decent platform, and the look of it's just fantastic. Like I said, metal entire lower frame except until you get into the slide. You have the typical iron sights as you would on the 1911. You have a ambidextrous safety. You have a slide release. So as your last round goes off, this slide locks back and you can use your slide release, or you can put it in a magazine and cycle the slide that way. So much fun. Safety backstrap, all the same features you would have on the 1911, but it shoots steel BBs instead and uses CO2 cartridges. Pretty cool. Now between the Glocks, you have the full auto version here, and you can interchange these magazines. So you can put these mags into this gun and this mag into that gun, and they will work the same. Just one is full auto and one is not. I'll leave the links for both of them in the description. And on the magazines, on the back side, you have a little port, and that port is where you stick your green gas to fill it up. So you need green gas for the Glock versions of the airsoft, not CO2 cartridges. And the green gas plugs into there, allows you to fill it up with green gas, pressurizes the magazine, and that's what holds the gas. It's not in the gun. So you can have multiple magazines that are fully loaded and fully gassed up, and you can mag exchange using regular Glock mag holders. Pretty cool. Allows you to train just like you would if you're going from a Glock platform. And you can fill this up to, I think it holds like a lot. I don't know off the top of my head, but the stats will be on the screen. And the smaller magazines, which are, I'll put this one down for a second. And the smaller magazines in this one hold a little bit less, but still they both have a very similar feel to the weight of a regular fully loaded Glock magazine. So as you're doing mag exchanges, going from your holster into your gun, you're getting that same feel and that same vibe, and you can cycle the slide as you would with a regular Glock. Now, once again, this slide is very light. It's not metal, or maybe it's a light aluminum of some sort, but it needs to be light because this slide does reciprocate just like the 1911, and it does lock back on the last empty magazine, which allows you to know it's empty. You can train, drop your magazine, put the next mag in, drop the slide, get back on the target. These ones do have the orange tip, which makes it nice, a little bit safer, not as sketchy, because the 1911 looks straight up just like a 1911. There's no orange tip. I like that, but if you're gonna have the 1911, be careful with it, be smart, don't be dumb. You have your standard iron sights like you would have on any other Glock. You have same type of feel to the trigger. The frame is polymer just like a Glock, and these Glocks are official Glock products. They're not some knockoffs. So you're getting a true replica, but just doesn't shoot real bullets. So enough talking. That's the stats. These are the guns. They're a whole lot of fun. Go check out the links in the description if you're interested. Let's start shooting some stuff. You have the same feel of a 1911. Obviously the slide's a little bit lighter. It's not as robust as a regular 1911 because it allows for full slide blowback and also lock back on the last round, I believe. Too much fun. Let's see. Where was this when I was a kid? See if the slide locks back. It does, but you can take it, reload a new mag in, boom, slides back, and if you had ammo in it, by pulling back and letting go, this does go forward, or you can use the slide release, and you're back on it. Too cool. And the mags have a very similar feel with weight. They're not cheap or lightweight, they are made out of a metal. So I don't know what else more I can say except for it's just a great training tool, also practice, and for backyard plinking at targets, having fun, you know, at a barbecue or whatever else. Actually, with the airsoft versions of these, not the steel BBs, these are steel BBs. With the airsoft version Glocks, I had it at a barbecue with my family, and we were shooting each other in the butt cheeks for whoever lost at Rochambeau or rock, paper, scissors, or whoever lost at cornhole. So we were using it as a punishment device for the loser. Wait. Rochambeau. Oh! Oh, you guys are getting shot! Happy Father's Day! Yeah, I think I got you in lower quad, right?
You good, Dad? Are you sure?
We're on round 2. Let's go. You ready? Ready? Rochambeau! Oh, Dad's getting shot! Between you and I for the next round? Wait. Okay. Ready? Rochambeau! Son of a gun! No! And yeah. Some free ball, and I gotta just make sure I tuck it. Don't shoot me in the calf. All right, I'm ready. Oh, son of a! Oh, right in the left cheek.
Don't you laugh at me.
Don't you? Oh, God, it stings. Oh, it's almost in the crack. Good shooting, brother. It was literally almost straight down Main Street. Oh, you're up. You're up.
Hey, Dad, you okay?
Oh my God!
The last one hurt the worst.
Oh my God! Seeing how you haven't won one round, you want to shoot me in the butt?
Yeah.
How about both of us?
Okay, I'll shoot both of you.
All right. See? Okay, moving on. It has a very similar polymer frame, very lightweight slide, so direct blowback, and also locks back on the empty magazine so you can exchange to a new magazine. I highly recommend, once again, for all these, buying the extra magazines. I'll put links in the description once again for everything you need. Also targets, potential ear pro if you have children that don't even like even the sound of these. That way they get used to shooting with ear pro if they're getting into the age of shooting real guns. It's always something to keep in mind. Prep them as much as possible for the real thing, so when they get there, it seems seamless. This is so much fun. So this one, let's put it on semi-automatic. Let's run semi, see how this feels. Locks back. And now full auto, just a little bit different. It sounds pretty quiet out here because I'm in the elements, but when you're in your backyard, it's a whole lot more noisy and you get a good feeling from it. Out here, the sound kind of dissipates, so even gunshots sound a little bit more quiet. For those of you who didn't realize that, when you hear certain guns go off in my videos, they're a little bit more quiet because there is nothing for it to reflect back on to the mics with. So let's see how this sounds. Oh boy. So an interesting point to make, if you have your hand on your gun like a normal Glock and you have your hands and your thumbs along the slide, if you put too much pressure with your thumbs on the slide, it'll prevent it from actually going full auto. So keep your hand and your thumbs a little bit lower on this gun, or else it'll prevent the slide from cycling in full automatic. So much fun. So much fun, you gotta do it twice. Full auto. I like this one a lot because obviously it's like a standard Glock. There is no safety on the side or a switch that you have on the full auto Glock version. So super fun. And then obviously mag exchange, you can have a mag pouch, and the magazines have very similar, if not identical, weights to their magazines when they're full in a normal Glock mag. So when you mag exchange, you're getting the same weight, the same presentation to your gun, so you're getting that same motion and memory as you're training, whether it be young or old. You can do it in your backyard or in your house, like I was saying, and you have that muscle memory. So your mag comes out, you put your gun in, chamber, mag comes out, mag goes in, chamber, come back on the gun, and lock back. Great trainer, great fun toy. I can't say it enough. We do a little soda action shooting with the Steel BB 1911. I think it's my favorite out of the bunch. For one, it's shooting Steel BBs. It's got a little bit more pop to it. It's got a little bit more weight to it. And out of the whole group, it's actually the most affordable one, surprisingly. I thought it would be the one that's most expensive, but it's not. And it's actually, like I said, on sale right now. I'm not sure how long it'll be on sale, but the link for the sale link itself is in the description of the video. Go check it out. Cheapest, I think, by at least 30 to 40% out of all of them. And I think it's gonna be the best option for detonating some soda cans. Pistol out, mag out. I made the same mistake I made when I got these guns. I only bought one extra mag for one of the Glocks. I should have bought an extra mag for this one as well, because like I found out with the full auto AR-15 BB gun, having an extra mag saves you a lot of time, and you can just do mag exchanges and have a blast without having to put on the brakes and reload a magazine in between. Let's see how this looks. Let's go left soda bottle first. I won't put everything in slow motion for you guys. For one, it takes a lot of time editing. Every time there's a slow motion shot, it takes, I think, at least a couple hours to do each slow-mo shot with the sound and with the music you listen to. So I hope you appreciate those slow-mo shots. I hope you'll enjoy them in all the other videos. It takes a lot more time and setup, and also the slow-mo camera is a $25,000 camera. So once again, thank you to my patrons and my fan support. Let's shoot the next one. This thing's on. Let's do another one. Wow. Wow. Let me set a couple more up and see if I can just go boom, boom, boom across the board and see if I can hold accuracy like I would with regular 1911. Mag out. See if I had an extra magazine, I can exchange out, practice that mag reload, even the sound. Younger kids that want to learn and practice without having to worry about the recoil and all the, scary parts that come with a real gun. This is definitely it. See if I can run across the board real quick. Dun-dun-dun. Oh, what a loser. Well, that didn't work. Good thing I didn't have a shot timer. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? Dun-dun. Oh, not too bad whatsoever. God, this thing's fun. And slide lock back. Let's shoot a little few targets with the Glock and see how that looks, and also check out the accuracy on these things. So much fun. Oh no. Oh, you guys were real dark on this camera. Sorry, I got an ND filter in this one, so that's my bad. Let me lighten it up for you. There we go. That's better. I don't think the airsoft version of this is gonna pop a can. I don't think the speed's enough for it, and it's plastic compared to steel BBs. We'll see here in a second. It's the only gun I bought an extra mag for. Now you can exchange. Let go of my audio mic. Sorry. It's not as easy as just shooting. Just like you're out in the range, you got audio equipment and cameras and wires and cables and slow-mo cameras and all sorts of things to trip over. Enough jibber jabber. Let's see if this will pop a soda bottle. Oh, I was wrong. Let's go grab some more sodas. I think it's too dark for slow-mo, but you guys know what a soda looks like when it blows up. Let's just shoot these things. Super glad this actually worked. I was thinking it wouldn't work and that the steel BBs would be the only one that actually can do it. Let's do a few semi-automatic and see if we can run the board in full auto with the other one. All right, audio mic is not jacked up. See how that sounds? Yeah, that's why I don't want to hit my mic. Yeah, that's why I don't want to hit my mic. It's quite annoying, so I gotta try to not interfere with the production process here. All right, so if there was a timer, don't judge me. Timer. Beep. Ah, I quit. Okay, I suck. I gotta practice more. There is a little bit of a spin up with this one, and the other one's got a bit of a spin down, so I haven't been able to sight them in perfectly yet. Don't blame the gun though, I just suck. It is what it is. That's why you need your gun to practice with. All right, round 2. Beep. Oh, ow. Ah! Accuracy by volume, don't judge me. So, oh, there we go, good. Now I feel satisfied. Way more power than I thought I would have. You can definitely feel it's not as robust as the 1911, but you can shoot some soda cans with it. That's fun. Once again, accuracy by volume. If you suck at the shot timer, bring out the full auto. Oh, man. I have no clue where this is impacting, but at least we have a lot more. Beep! Got one, so it is on target. That looks good. Yes. For all of that, I don't think I hit hardly any of the cans. I hit 1, 2. This one's kind of nicked. So 1, 2 remaining did not get hit. So just because you got more rounds flying down range doesn't mean you're more accurate, but you do scare the shit out of whoever you're shooting at, and it's fun. What are you gonna do with the remaining ones? Ah, it's so good, but so bad for you. Ugh. Just say no to soda, kids. Ugh. Not good for you. Ugh. Not good for you. Just say no to it. Let's do dead center and see if we can get a good group. Not bad at all. Oh, pulled that one. Yeah, this will hold a decent group for being a BB gun. I started to pick up the pace a little bit. I pulled one of the shots far low left, but overall very similar to shooting with the sights. Obviously identical sights as 1911, and it holds a good group. Sounds cool, feels cool. This takes the cake in my opinion. Let's see what the Glocks look like. See what the Glock has. These Glocks are damn near identical, just one's full auto, one's not. So if this one's accurate, the other one is too. Don't want to bore you with that, but I do want to see what the other one is with accuracy at full auto. So let's see what this one looks like. Upper right diamond. Aim for that. Okay, there it is. Definitely a noticeable difference in power from these. And it's hitting slightly low. I can see it having a kind of a spin down, so I could adjust that, but let me just keep aiming in the same spot and see where the group ends up. All right, so decent group, just low. I'd adjust that. Definitely on target, definitely accurate. Let's see what full auto looks like. See if we can, we'll aim for the bottom left diamond. Or bottom left quadrant. We'll just aim for that area and see what the group looks like. Here we go. Yeah, they're shifting, you know, up and down a little bit, but that's to be expected when this gun has, you kind of want to drop into it because there's not as much recoil as a normal gun. But, you know, for being full auto, you're going to hit your target. BB guns, airsoft guns, regular guns, clay targets are always a must. For the most part, makes it easy to set up targets that are quickly interchangeable. End of the day, sun's setting. Got some clay targets I'm gonna plink at. I think these are some of the most fun targets you can have for regular shooting or for BBs or airsoft. It's easy and cheap and affordable to replace the targets as you shoot them out. They give you a little bit of a pop. They don't make a ton of a mess, and they are biodegradable. I'll leave links for clay targets. I think they have them online in the description as well if you need them sent to your house. I will state that with the 1911, I've only changed the CO2 container out about, I think once out of the whole video, even with B-roll. With the Glocks, I've had to refill the Glock mags with the green gas quite a bit. So you're gonna have to have a couple canisters of green gas, even though each canister of green gas will refill your mags very quickly and a lot before you run out in that whole container. And the container is only like $6 for 2 of them, I believe, or maybe a little bit more. Either way, it's a pro and a con, and it's kind of depending upon what you're gonna use it for and what your mindset's at. I personally think get a couple of these mags, 3 or 4 of them, and then just stick CO2 in each one, actually practice mag reloading, and you don't have to worry about constantly getting the green gas and filling it back up. But either way, whole lot of fun. Let's blast these guys. I don't have to worry about ricochets, but God only gives you 2 eyeballs, so don't waste them. Oh, man. Oh, that went through the bottom, through the top, through the side. And these are going through without shattering, so it does give you multiple impacts sometimes if you hit it just right, but they are cracking. Pretty cool. Bought through the middle, through the top. Oh, that one fell off. Gosh dang it. Oh, straight through the side. You guys can go ahead and leave. If you're watching now, I'm just having fun. Sun's setting. Thanks for watching. Thank you so much for coming by. Thanks for subscribing to GY6 Vids here on YouTube and through social media. If you want to say hi, if you want to see behind the scenes, if you want to do stuff like that over on social media at Instagram, at GY6Vids, or on Twitter at GY6Vids. Instagram is my main thing on the side. That's other social media platforms. And you can send direct messages over there and see behind the scenes pictures and stuff like that. Even the stories on there. Either way, thank you so much. Thank you especially to the fan support I have through my Patreon support. The fan support allows me to continue what I'm doing. It takes a lot of time and money to do this, and I can't state it enough. With the way YouTube is demonetizing my videos now and shadow banning me, and I don't even get views as much anymore because it doesn't want to show my videos to my fans. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. The ad money just doesn't come in hardly at all anymore. And without my fan support, this would be very, very, very difficult to do. Even though I've done it for many years, robbing Peter to pay Paul through other investments and other things I have to keep this channel going. With fan support, sky's the limit. And I want to say thank you so much for those who are giving $1 a month. There's not a lot of them. I only have a small group of people on my Patreon page, but if you can afford it and it's something you want to do because you enjoy the content I put out, it is much appreciated. No pressure whatsoever. I'm going to continue to do what I need to do here or on other platforms in the future. I'm not going to stop, but with the fan support, it makes it a whole lot easier. And I can't say it enough from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for all the support and the love that you guys give and enjoying what I do. This is a basic, fun, stupid video, but it's something that may be interesting to you. And the last video I did with the full auto AR, you guys loved it, and you were requesting a lot with pistols as well, so that's why I did it. Thank you so much. I'm just going to keep saying thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll see you guys next time. Later. Through the middle, through the middle, through the middle. You guys are still here? Go. Shoo. It's over.